The message you'll be sending to your employees is that you're only here to do your job and make my business succeed, and I don't care about your well being. That may not be what you're thinking, but not paying attention to these details sends a negative message to your teams, okay? Hiya, welcome back to GiveSci Consultant Podcast. This month, we are talking about some of the reasons why good employees leave a company. Last week, we saw that one major reason is bad management. And this week, one other important area you want to consider is the working environment. So number one, the working environment needs to be secure and safe. If the building is all cracked up and when it rains, it is leaking inside and there are molds, as an employer, if you don't see to it that all this is resolved, well, guess what? Your employees may leave. Or for instance, if the AC or the heating keeps breaking down and your team has to work in indecent conditions, guess what? They may leave as well. Or if the work location is in a place where it is known to have snakes or some wild animals around in some bush nearby, and you still pick that location because it was cheap, well, guess what? Your employees will leave because no one wants to risk their lives coming to work. So these are some of the basic things you need to take care of if you want your employees to stay, okay? And number two is toxicity. Yeah, toxicity is one of the major reasons why people leave a company. Having a toxic boss or toxic team members or toxic HR, we don't talk about that a lot, huh? But it is the reality in some workplaces. So CEOs, if you find out that more and more people are leaving your company and it is affecting your business, you need to do some internal inspection within the leadership and the HR department and see what's going on. If there are some things to correct, please do and save your company. Don't wait till things get out of control before you wake up, okay? And then number three, another thing that makes you lose employees can be the distance between their homes and the workplace. See, if an employee lives far from the workplace and they have to spend hours on the road to get to work or have to take multiple transportations to get to work, it might stress them out at some point and they will be thinking of changing jobs. That's for sure. So what can you do as an employer to prevent that? You can foresee that right from the recruitment stage. If someone lives very far and they are really a good fit for the position and they too really want to work for your company, you can offer them some allowance for transportation. It can be like a certain percentage off on fuel or transportation ticket, or if possible, some days you can make them work from home. That way, it covers some level of stress they have to go through in order to go to work. And that can sort out this problem. And finally, number four, the last point I'm going to give today is not having the right equipment or workspace. And what do I mean by that? If your employees don't have the right equipment and they have to struggle all the time to get their job done, that too can discourage them. And at some point, they'll be fed up and they'll leave the company. And it's not necessarily because they hate their job, but it's because they are not rightly equipped. So they'll rather go and work for a competing company that will invest into the right equipment for them to do their job correctly. And concerning the workspace, isn't it amazing to come to work in a beautiful workspace? Whether it be a private office or an open space, there's something about working in a beautiful environment. You feel refreshed and inspired. On the contrary, if you don't put in some efforts into equipping and decorating the workspace, the message you'll be sending to your employees is that you're only here to do your job and make my business succeed, and I don't care about your well-being. That may not be what you're thinking, but not paying attention to these details sends a negative message to your teams, okay? So pay proper attention to that, right? Okay, music time. A little musical break always does some good to your morale. So here we go with You got this by loving the outcome. I'll see you next week for another episode. Bye bye.
Have you ever had one of those days when nothing really goes your way? Then you see it wasn't meant to. You get a new view, yeah, yeah. Everybody has sleepless nights, lost in the worry, will it work out alright? Feels like I'm going crazy, stressed out, praying, yeah, yeah. I know it's not a lot, no it's not a lot. I give you all I got, give you all I got. I know it's true, I can count on you. I don't know the way, but you got this. Give me the faith that you got this. Even today, you got this. I know that I know that I know that you got this. Caught up in the same mistakes. You catch my fall when I fall on my face. I'm learning slowly, God, you show me. Yeah, yeah. There's a better way, there's a better way. I give you everything, give you everything. I know it's true, I can count on you. I don't know the way, but you got this. Give me the faith that you got this. Even today,